Welcome to Golf Pro Show and Tell. This is the chipping edition, and the first thing I'm going to cover today is going to be the why. It's really important anytime you get instruction that you ask the question why, because there needs to be a rhyme or reason behind every single thing that you do. There needs to be a reason for the things that you do, whether it be in setup or how you swing the golf club. Everything needs to have a reason. And the first thing that I'm going to cover in chipping today is just the setup, the general basic setup. Really important that you get these things down first, because it's going to have a huge impact on your overall ability to deliver the club into the back of the golf ball at the proper angle and all those good things to hit the most solid shot. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this stick down. It's a limonade, and I'm going to pretty much aim it directly at my target. I'm going to get my feet pretty close together. They're inside shoulder width apart, and the reason I'm doing this is because this is a short shot. I don't need a wide stance. Anytime you see somebody with a wide stance, it promotes to me that they're getting ready to make a big swing. These are small swings. It doesn't require a tremendous amount of balance. So I want a very soft, very delicate, narrow stance here for these short game shots. From here, if I have my feet parallel to my target line, you'll notice that the golf ball is roughly directly in the middle of my stance. I like this position. You can even maybe get it just slightly back of center, but I like center. It gives us the best chance to hit the golf ball first and use the bounce properly. The farther back in the stance we get it, the more the leading edge will get closer to the ground and have an opportunity to dig in, which we don't want. Obviously, we don't want to hit these shots heavy. So the golf ball's in the middle of my stance. My feet are parallel to my target line, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this foot up just a little bit to make it appear that I have an open stance. This sets me up to have me kind of ahead of the shot a little bit. So I like that foot just flared open just a little bit. From here, I have my weight pretty much 50-50 on both feet. Obviously don't want to be back here, because then that could promote me hitting behind the ball. If I get too much weight on my forward foot, then I'm going to swing in too steeply and again run a risk of that leading edge digging in, which we do not want. So about 50-50 as far as my weight distribution on each feet. And here's a really important element. Instead of leaning forward on your lead side, just stand here facing perpendicular to your target and rotate your chest open a little bit to where the buttons on your shirt will actually be just slightly ahead of the golf ball. And then from there, just bend over into your golf posture. This is going to promote that ball first contact for you without you having to lean onto your lead side. So really important you do that. It's a little trick I learned from watching James Seekman, a tremendous short game guru. And so it's something I think you should implement as well. From here, my sole and only goal is to swing the club up and back and return the club back to the way it was at address. And I'm not talking like this right here. I'm talking about with that club almost at a 90-degree angle, perpendicular to the ground, pointing back at your belt buckle. That keeps the hand slightly ahead, but still allows you to engage the bounce of the golf club and hit really solid shots. And it's really important that we do that. And it looks a little bit something like this. So here I am, perpendicular, ball's in the middle of my feet. I'm just going to flare that foot open a little bit. I'm going to get my chest out in front of the golf ball so that the bottom low point of the club will be out in front of the ball a little bit more. And then we're just going to return that shaft right back to where it is now. Hope this helps you with your setup. Really important foundation for your chipping and for you to be a better chipper and pitcher around the greens.